Hi, welcome back to Glow Up with Shelly. As you can see, I am not wearing any lip products because we are going to be discussing how to keep our lips hydrated, plump, and youthful all year long. I think you're gonna like this video. There's a lot to it. I have some tips and some tricks that you probably haven't heard of, but are going to pay off big time when it comes to keeping your lips hydrated. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's talk all things luscious lips right now. Remember, this channel is all about glowing up, transformative skincare, flawless makeup, and a lifestyle to match. If that resonates with you, hit subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. I want you to know when I post future videos. Okay guys, so today's video will be all about how to make your lips luscious, youthful, and plumper, because you all know we all want plumper lips, right? So I've got a bunch of products here to talk to you about, but listen, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have hydrated, plump, more youthful looking lips. Okay, so what is a good lip routine? So I'm gonna give you a lip routine, the lip routine that I do to keep my lips hydrated and healthy and more youthful looking, even though I am older. Because as you get older, right, women, we know this, as we get older and we go into perimenopause, what happens to our lips? Well, they start to lose volume, they start to lose hydration, they start to shrivel up and to get lip lines in them. Now, I do have a little bit of filler in my lips. I don't do a lot of filler, but I do a little bit of filler, mainly because my lips were really tiny and I wanted to make them more symmetrical for my face. I didn't want to do them where they were obviously filled, but I also wanted to make sure that they looked plump, but they looked like my own lips, right? So as you can see, I have a little bit of filler in my lips to make them more plump, but other than that, nothing. I have no products right now on my lips, period. So I have very red lips. I get accused a lot of wearing lip stains when I'm not wearing anything on my lips. I will tell you, if you want your lips to be redder, you need to follow this routine, y'all, because your lips are going to get more blood flow. Also, I am very particular about my diet. Okay, so I eat very healthy. Well, I can't say very. I eat pretty healthy eating. You know, I don't consume a ton of sugar. I don't consume a ton of, processed foods. And I think that also helps keep my skin oxygenated. So when your skin is more oxygenated, what do you think happens to your lips? Your lips look redder, right? So things like not smoking, making sure you drink tons of water, getting regular exercise, and eating a healthy diet, it's also going to make your lips just look redder and plumper and better overall. So what are the products you can use to keep those lips luscious? So the first step in my luscious lips routine, right, is that you need to 1 to 2 times a week, you should be using some kind of lip scrub or exfoliant on your lips. And there's a couple of different exfoliants that I really like, and I didn't bring those down with me to my studio. I will flash them up on the screen for you to see. So first we have Burt's Bees. This is a really economical lip scrub, and essentially all you need in a lip scrub is to just get the dead skin off your lips. And physical lip scrubs, things like sugar, are going to be the best kind of lip scrub to really exfoliate the outer layers of your skin, of your lips. Now remember, your lips are different than the skin on the rest of your body. Your lips don't have oil glands, right? So the things that keep your lips, your skin hydrated, the sebum that you produce naturally, you won't be producing in your lips. Also, the skin on your lips is much more thin and it's much more tender than the skin that surrounds the lips. So keeping that in mind, your lip routine is going to be a little bit different than anything else that you do for the rest of your face. But having that dedicated lip scrub will get that dead skin off. Now, I would never use a chemical exfoliant on your lip. So I really want you to try, like, think physical scrub. So Burt's Bees is a good one, and that's a conditioning lip scrub. It's about $10, so it's not a super expensive one, and it'll last you a little while. Another good lip scrub that I like a lot is the Poppy and Pout lip scrub. That lip scrub is going to be a little bit more expendy. It's, I think, $17, $18, something along those lines. So it's a little bit more expensive. You can also DIY your own lip scrub. And I've done this many, many times. There are two things that you can DIY your lip scrub. And one of my favorite lip scrubs ever. Are you ready? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I love this lip scrub and I DIY this all the time, and it's easy with just some ingredients that you already have on hand. Okay, so you're gonna want to take probably 2 tablespoons of ground coffee, like coffee grounds from when you brewed it. So after you brew it, the caffeine from that coffee is gonna really wake up your lip. What I mean by waking up is it's gonna increase the blood flow to your lips like, pooh, like you're gonna get pretty good blood flow just from having the coffee grounds. So 2 tablespoons of coffee grounds and probably about 1.5 tablespoons or so of honey. Okay, the honey is gonna just bind all those coffee grounds together, and it's just really good for your skin. Now, I would use a honey that's unprocessed honey, right? And one that still contains the honeycomb. That's gonna be a really good honey to use because it's gonna have all the vital nutrients in that honey that you can put on your lips, right? And then I always do like a little bit of cinnamon. And one of the things I like to do if I'm gonna do this before I go out is just a touch of cayenne pepper, because it really brings that blood flow to my lips and it does plump them a little bit because of the spiciness. It causes them to swell just a tad. But just the cinnamon and just the honey are gonna be great. And you just rub it on your lips, right? And just like exfoliate it really well. And then you just rinse it off. And that's all you're gonna be doing with your lip scrub. And you do that 1 to 2 times a week, just a physical exfoliant that really gets it off. You can also make a DIY scrub with sugar, okay? So a little bit of sugar, a little bit of some kind of oil or honey. So a honey or an oil will work. So you could use like jojoba oil, or you could use like castor oil, or you could use like almond oil, something along those lines, or even olive oil. And then the sugar, right? And you don't have to have anything else really. And the sugar acts as that physical exfoliant, just like the coffee grounds. So either one works. There's tons of recipes online. It's not expensive. So try the DIY sugar scrub or coffee scrub if you don't want to go out and purchase a dedicated. I mean, my goodness, guys, you're paying $10 for something that's really pretty easy to make at home. Every product that you buy at the store is going to be either a sugar scrub of some kind or some kind of like caffeine-based something. It's one of the things that you can make at home that'll be very similar to what you're buying at the store. After you're done scrubbing, then you're going to want to pull out your hyaluronic acid. And I use the triple hyaluronic moisture ampoule by Cosrx. I prefer a multi-molecular weight hyaluronic acid for my lips because I want some of it to sink into my lips and not just sit on my lips. So I take a little drop of my hyaluronic acid after I've done my lip scrub, right? Take just a drop. And I'm just gonna smooth that into my fingers, and I'm just gonna really want to rub that into my lips. It's gonna really sink in, and I'm gonna do as many layers to just get rid of that hyaluronic acid because I really want my lips, I really want them to plump up, you know? I really want that hyaluronic acid to just sink in and really hydrate those lips. So I'm going to keep doing that until it's just gone. And I've only used 1 drop. Now I get asked a ton how I keep my lips looking so hydrated because I wear lipstick. I will wear lipstick all day and my lips don't crack, right? And I wear matte lipstick and people, my friends always like, how do your lips not crack? Like you do, like they look, your lipstick looks like you just put it on. And I'm like, cause I have a lip routine. I keep my lips hydrated. It's just gonna make your lipstick look better. It's gonna make everything. It's gonna make your gloss look better. It's gonna make your lipstick look better. It's just going to make you look better overall. So I've really plumped them up with that hyaluronic acid. And then I get one of my lip masks. Now I brought two of my favorite lip masks here with me today, and that is the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. This is so stinking amazing. I just love this product. It's hydrating, it's plumping, it's smoothing, and I just love putting it on. So this is one of the lip masks, and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. This mask went viral, and you know why this mask went viral. It is so freaking hydrating. So I just took a little piece, and I'm just gonna And after that hyaluronic acid, I'm just gonna put that mask on and let it sit on my lips like that. And I mean, once you do this with the hyaluronic acid, you're gonna understand what I mean because you feel the difference. You really feel the difference. And then I'm not done there. I could go to bed like this, right? But I'm not done there because I need to lock all this in. So I'm gonna go in with my Aquifer stick here. Yes. And I'm just going to make sure that that is locked in with an occlusive emollient. So the key to having perfectly hydrated lips at all times is to remember that you need three things on your lips, okay? You need moisture, a humectant, you need an emollient, and you need an occlusive. That's how you're gonna keep your lips hydrated, right? Those three things. So your hyaluronic acid acts as your humectant, right? It draws water in, right? Your emollient is gonna be your mask. It's gonna have things like, you know, shea butter, you know, any butters or oils, jojoba oil, all of those are gonna be emollients. They're gonna soften your lips, right? And then the occlusive, now Aquifer is an emollient and an occlusive, okay? Shea butter is an emollient and an occlusive. So you want both. You want emollients in there and you want occlusives, okay? So, and then you're gonna put your emollient occlusive on top of that, right? And you're gonna lock all that in because that Vaseline, the Aquifer, is very occlusive. It's gonna hold it in there. It's going to not allow that transepidermal water loss, right? Which is why why moisture leaves our lips or our body or our skin is because of transepidermal water loss. So that is the step to having like perfectly hydrated lips, okay? So I do the mask, even though, so I don't do the sugar scrub every night. I only do that 1 to 2 times a week, okay? But the masks and the hyaluronic acid, that step I do every single night before I go to bed, okay? It's part of my face routine. And definitely one that hydrates, plumps, just makes your lips look so beautiful. I use one of a couple of different masks that I really enjoy. So Lawless Forget the Filler is one of my favorite masks. So this is a mask you can get. This retails for $22, so it's a little bit more expensive. but it has Maxi Lip, which is their proprietary peptide blend that is supposed to increase the collagen production in your lips and enhance them naturally, making them firmer, making them look bigger and plumper, smoother, and even more defined. So it also contains shea butter, right? That's going to naturally soften and hydrate the lips, as well as rosehip oil and ceramides to help repair the skin barrier, your skin barrier for your lips. Another one that is a pretty good one, and I was shocked again. Every time I try one of her products, I'm so shocked. And it's JLo Beauty's Bezo Balm. This is actually pretty good overnight hydrating mask as well. And this retails for $19. It does contain emollients like shea butters and oils that keep the lips hydrated, and it contains candela leaf extract, which is supposed to help soothe the lips and calm them down. And it also has a smoothing effect on the lips as well. So that is a good one. The other one that I really love is the Aceology Berry Glazed Overnight Lip Mask. This is another one of my favorite lip masks. And this lip mask contains squalene, which is going to help bind that water into your lips. It contains coconut oil, macadamia oil, and olive oil, which are all emollients that are going to help soften the lips, smooth them out, and make them plumper. And that squalene will help kind of hold it all in together. So this will really soften your lips. I found that this made my lips so soft. And like I said, I think it's the combination of so many different emollients with that squalene. It just really helps hydrate the lips. In fact, I'm going to show you this because I'm like, they need to see what this looks like. Okay, so we can see that it's a pretty clear, it kind of has like a pinky, but it's pretty clear, and it's so like delicious. Let me take this mask off now that I've had it on for a minute. Man, my lips are just so hydrated. So I'm going to try this one on. I always forget how much I love this one. Wow. That one is nice and hydrating. And so I'm going to put my Aquaphor on top of it too to like lock it all in. But it has that squalene in it, right? And that squalene is going to help kind of hold it all in together and like keep it on your lips. It is just so delicious. I love this overnight mask. So those are some of my favorite overnight masks, and that's how I do it, right? I scrub first, but I only do that 1 to 2 times a week. You don't want to over scrub your lips because it can start to break your lips down. And you don't want to do that, but you also want to make sure that you do it because you don't want your lips to look dull, right, and dry, because as we get older, our lips kind of get this like dullness or dryness look to them, and they almost look like purpley. You want your lips to have like this nice pinky color to them because that signifies more youthful looks, right? When your lips have like and that's why a lot of our lip glosses have like a touch of color to them, because not everybody has that dark peak look to their lip. A couple of my favorite oils to wear throughout the day, because if you wear oils or emollients throughout the day, it's going to keep your lips soft. And so some of my favorite lip products to wear during the day are pretty cheap. One of my favorites is the e.l.f. Oh, I do want to say that, by the way, e.l.f. has a Holy Hydration lip mask. I'm going to put it up here. Okay, it is $7. Okay, and then Laneige, I'm not a huge fan of the Laneige mask. I felt like it didn't stay on all night. Like it really dissipated and my lips were dry in the morning. So I will tell you that I do prefer, as far as the lip mask go, spending a little bit more on a good lip mask and buying cheaper daily hydration products. Let me show you some of the hydrating lip products that you can wear during the day that are gonna keep your lips soft, gonna keep them conditioned, and gonna keep them hydrated throughout the day. So let me take off this. And as you can see, guys, I just wanna do this so you will see that I have no product. I have no lip stains. I am not lying to you, right? These are not, I don't have lip product on. My lips are just that red, okay? They're naturally red. Okay, so let me show you what this e.l.f. oil looks like. Guys, if you have not tried this, you should. I think it's $6. There's no reason not to. It's just beautiful. It has a cute little applicator. It's tiny. It fits in your bag really, really easily. I carry this in my bag every day, and I just put it on throughout the day. Now, I do like to wear lipstick, and if I'm wearing lipstick, I don't do this, but I don't always wear lipstick. I wear lipstick like when I'm going, like when I have to go to like certain meetings, or I'm going to be seen, or I'm going to talk a lot in front of my colleagues, then I'll put on lipstick. But most of the time, it's just a hydrating lip oil, okay? Because that keeps your lips hydrated. The more you wear lipstick, the more your lips will dry out. And just look at how gorgeous that lip oil is. It's just such a pretty color, right? It gives just this hint of pink, right? But it is so like soft on the lips. And I'm telling you, when you wake up after having done all of your hydration overnight, each night, right? You're doing all the hydration. I can guarantee in a week when you start waking up, your lips are going to be soft. You're not going to have flaking. You're not going to have dryness. You're going to have none of that. Your lips are going to look more pouty. They're going to look bigger in general because they're more hydrated. And over time, about a week, 2 weeks later, I'm going to start to see the benefits. And those benefits are going to be plumper lips. They're going to be less lip lines. They're gonna be more hydrated, full looking lip, not having any cracks or flakes or drying up. Guys, I used to have really bad dry. I used to pick my lips. They were so bad. And I think really, honestly, I do believe it was the filler. I've had to take care of my lips. So you can't pick at them. There's like all these things you can't do. And so like when they would get dry, I would have to like really hydrate them. So I came up with this routine so that I could heal my lips quickly after a treatment. And then now this is just my go-to, and I find my lips just look good all the time. They just look more youthful. I wanna show you a couple more lip oils that I have. Now you can see that is product. So the e.l.f. is colored. Another couple of hydration products that I have that I think you're gonna like. This Biro, it's so cheap. It's like $9, and it's a lip oil. It's beautiful though. And it has this little cute little applicator brush that's like, you know, it's like a brush. So let me show you what this looks like on. And this really feels like such a lip oil. Like this probably feels more oily than any of the others. And when I am feeling like my lips need a little more hydration today, I nix the lipstick and I pop these babies in my bag. That's what I do. I'm like, you know, I should not wear lipstick today. My lips are like, they feel like they're on the verge of getting dry. And so I just bring in one of my lip oils and I use it a couple of times throughout the day. And by the end of the day, my lips feel moisturized again. They feel better. Your lips will get drier like during certain times of the year, when you're not drinking enough water, when you're traveling. So keep that in mind. And that's just isn't that just beautiful for $9? That is just beautiful. And I'll put these in my description box for you as well. Guys, there are so many good lip oils. I'm just gonna show you a couple. I'm not gonna put this one on, but this is the Wonder Lip Retreat Oil. I really like Wonder products. I think I've told you that before. They're really well formulated and I enjoy them. I said I wasn't gonna try this on, but I had to show you. The oils are just so pretty. I feel like they look better than gloss. If you want something that's in between like a lipstick and an oil, one of my favorite products actually is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy, right? Lip plumper. This is like in between like a lipstick and an oil. It has that oil in it, but it's designed to look like a lipstick. So with this, the color payoff is going to be bigger, right? It's going to look more like you have a lipstick on. It's going to look like that, but it's going to hydrate. And oh my gosh, it feels tingly. It feels hydrating. It feels juicy. This is a really good, like in between. I want a lipstick, but I don't want a lip oil, but I don't want a lipstick, but I want something in between. This is going to be your girl. Okay. So you learned all the lessons, you know all the steps. You want hydration, hyaluronic acid, you want emollient, oil, butter, and you want occlusive, Vaseline, shea butter, things like that are going to be occlusive and lock everything in. And then also you want to scrub those lips 1 to 2 times a week. And that really is going to go a long way to keeping your lips healthy, keeping them beautiful, keeping them youthful well into your old age. Guys, don't forget, I'm 48. And yes, I do put in a little filler, but my lips have no dryness. They are not at all lined, or they just don't look like when you get older, but I do believe it's because they are well hydrated. Now, plumping is harder as we get older, right? Your lips just lose volume. They just do. It's hard to keep that in, but this is going to help give them a little bit of plumpness without having to do something like a filler. Keep your lips beautiful, keep them luscious, and I'll see you next time on Glow Up with Shelly.